Certainly one thing that interests me with the idea of installation is coming into a space and being able to change it and claim it as my own, do whatever it is I'm going to do with it. But then eventually the installation time is over and that space goes back, returns to being whatever kind of space it was before I started. I like the idea of something being ephemeral. Maybe there's a video or a photograph, but in the context of the space is important. This particular installation is in the sub-basement at Texas Tech University. Most of the sculptors work down there, and this was no doubt once a space that housed brooms and mops, buckets. Now it's a place for artists to work with small installations. It's a very small space, almost claustrophobic. So it seemed very personal, almost like a private space because it was so intimate. I grew up loving small spaces in a 2-story Victorian house that was just jam-packed with things, with stuff and antiques and wonderful who knows what. And I have a real need to be around objects occasionally, every now and then, all the time. They were companions for me actually growing up. Objects seem to tell a story, especially in different combinations, the way they sort of talk to each other. I thought Joseph Cornell was a long-lost uncle when I first saw his work. It was so familiar to me. Another thing about installation is just getting out into a more public space, the difference of being in a studio working. I think I've always done installation, coming into a place and claiming it for my own, putting my mark on it. I never grew up calling it that because it was maybe referred to as decorating. But for me, it was the need to decorate. It was the act of doing it, actually not the finished product. It was always ever-changing, the space where I live. But the anticipation in having a viewer participate with me in an installation once they walk into it is probably one of the most exciting parts of installation. I think installation has always been a part of who I am.